Hello, and welcome to 100 Yards of Football Sports Talk Radio. I'm the producer, Jeremiah Long, and joining me today is our host, Logan Landers. Logan, how's it going, man?
Man, Jeremiah, doing pretty good. Still in the quarantine, practicing social distancing, all that good jazz right now. But hey, I'm still in good hopes. How about yourself?
I'm doing great, man. This quarantine and everything I know has affected a lot of the way that we do our livelihood. But one thing you can always count on is 100 Yards of Football Sports Talk Radio. Because tell me if I'm wrong, man, but we have not missed a week from the time this all started. We went straight from the studio to doing everything remotely. And honestly, it's worked out pretty well for us.
Right. I've enjoyed it really well. I mean, whenever all this started, I was like, what are we going to do? Because we've always met in person and done it in the studio. But, I think we've done a great job knocking out the park doing this online and all. And, it's been really beneficial for everyone involved.
Yeah, and it looks like everything's working for us. So we're going to keep it rolling. So today we're going to talk about Justin Fields of Ohio State. He's a quarterback. He is a junior coming in this year, correct? And if I'm not mistaken, you said he's from Kennesaw, Georgia, right?
Yeah, you're from Kennesaw.
Awesome. So he has some great history for us here in the local Atlanta metro area and Georgia as a full area. We do broadcast live from Atlanta, Georgia. So I guess I want to let you just get into it. I want to know more about Justin Fields. I need to know if he's going to be a contender this year, if he has a lot of prospects coming out for the end of the season, and if you think that, eventually he will get drafted when it is his time. So I'm going to let you take it over. Logan, tell us more about Justin.
Man, let's talk about Justin Fields. All right, where do we even start with this man? As we all know, he started off at Georgia in 2018. It didn't work out there, of course, so he transferred to, as my man Vince Turner liked to say, the Ohio State University. How you doing, Vincent? But yeah, let's talk about him, man. So he's 6'3", 223 pounds. So you see there, I'm gonna give him a nickname The Count. You know why, Jeremiah? Let's do this. He's got number 1 on his jersey, number 1 in the heart to the Ohio State University Buckeye fans. And I think, we talked about Trevor Lawrence last week being one of the top QBs in the nation right now. I've got Justin Fields right up there with him. I've got them being 1A and 1B in terms of the best quarterbacks in the NCAA right now. So the reason why I say that, let's go in depth about him. His agility is just absolutely off the charts, I believe. After watching some game film on him, doing some research for this topic, man, every time he's in the pocket, he's just able to. He's got some of the best feet, I believe. He can get out of dodge whenever someone's trying to get a sack on him. Or he's just very elusive, I believe. Also, he's very tough. Playing for Ohio State, you're going to play a good bit of top-tier teams for sure. And he's taken some big hits for sure. And being 6'3", 223, he's able to withstand a good bit of punishment. Also, I love his arm strength. He's able to just, if someone's reeling downfield, he's going to get him for sure. He's got a cannon arm, also like Lawrence for sure. And I think those two are just absolutely phenomenal. And also a good stat I found about him. This past season, even counting in the playoffs, he threw for 41 touchdowns and only 3 interceptions, which is absolutely phenomenal for his type of play. And I know a lot of scouts are looking at that, thinking that hopefully that can translate to the NFL one day. And on our next slide, we have a little bit more information. Like I said, he's got top QB in the nation for sure. He didn't win the Heisman last year. That was Joe Burrow's time to shine. But this year, I know he was a finalist last year, as we all know, along with Chase Young and Jalen Hurts. But yeah, this year he's definitely going in with a point to prove, I think. After having a great season last year, I think he's only going to build off of it and try and not get second place, try and get number 1. I know Ohio State Buckeye fans would love him getting that Heisman Trophy for sure, add another one to their collection. But another thing I love about him is his ability to extend the plays. And, like I said earlier, he's got the great footwork and agility for sure. And whenever, he's scrambling, he's got a little bit of speed. He didn't run for that many yards, but, with that great Ohio State backfield and all his talented receivers for sure, he didn't need to run that much. So he's got the ability to extend plays by just rolling out and even making some great throws on the run for sure. And his footwork. And I don't mean just by running or whatever. I mean by just him being in the pocket, checking all of his receivers, making sure everyone's where they need to be. Man, his footwork is insane, I believe. He's always looking downfield. He's always, trying to find out where the best place to chuck the ball is. And I think, that's just – he's one of the best – he's got of the best footwork I've seen out of the quarterbacks in this upcoming season. And, last thing I got about him, Heisman Trophy finalist. I'm locking it right now. I don't know. I'm not going to say he's going to win. I'm not going to go on that big of a limb now, but I will say he will be a Heisman Trophy finalist this upcoming season. And I think that's I think that pretty much covers it in terms of Justin Fields, man.
So do you feel like, again, it wasn't quite his time to shine for the Heisman last year, even though he did come back with a really great performance. He had a great season. So you feel like he will be a top contender for the Heisman Trophy this coming season?
For sure. Like I said last year was Joe Burrow. We all know. We already did a video about him and how, just insane his numbers were. And everyone knew going in that he was probably going to be the number one pick for both the draft and, for the Heisman Trophy finalist. But, I really like how Fields did, how his body worked last year. Like I say, he had 41 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions. And we all know, if we watched any of the games last year, that he threw 2 of those interceptions against Clemson, in the playoff. So I know, like I said, we talked about Trevor Lawrence last week, so we're kind of tying the knot here with those 2.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, that totally makes sense to me. Ohio State is always a competitive team. When you got somebody like Justin Fields that's right there as quarterback, it's going to make some movements. It's going to make some people happy. It's going to make some people real upset. So we know what's going to happen with that. Yeah. So if you like this video, please like it, comment it, share it. We love it when you share our videos across all the different networks. And also make sure you subscribe. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit that bell so that you can get all the notifications. So we are 100 Yards of Football Sports Talk Radio. I am the producer, Jeremiah Long. Joining me today was Logan Landers, our host, and we were talking about Justin Fields from Ohio State. Mr. Landers, is there anything else you want to leave him with?
Man, I hope y'all are just staying safe out there. I know the word's a little bit scary right now, but everyone, we always got to come together, be peaceful, and just, hopefully everyone can stick through these tough times.
Absolutely, and I feel the same way. We're sending all our support out to everybody who's in the streets. Everybody stay really safe. Separate yourself from crazy people and just be strong. Do exactly what you feel you should do, but be safe. And we will be here every week to support you. Let us know if you need anything. Make sure to drop a comment and tell us what you liked about the video, and let us know what else you want to see. And we'll see you guys later in the week here at 100 Yards of Football. Bye, guys.